Well, while Hollywood is kind of in a slowdown, I still have lots of news to report for you here on the Quartering, and I went deep, very deep for you on this one, and I'm going to have to bleach my eyes. So if you haven't yet, please do click that red subscribe button down below the video. It helps support the channel and makes finding my videos easier. Now, there's a lot about Portland that sounds just awful. I hear the herb is great, but outside of that, it's overrun by lawlessness. Their government is cowardly, and it just and this isn't all people in Portland. I know that I have viewers in Portland that are awesome, but there is an element, just like most big cities. This particular element is the super soldiers, the LARPers. And it turns out that there is a house, a collective run by them that is in Portland, and the rent listing is appallingly gross and also hilarious. So leave a like for an obscure story every once in a while. This via some reporting by Andy No. A super soldier housing collective in Portland has put up an ad for an 8x8 corner of a room with a shower curtain. It'll cost you $302 a month plus $100 in utilities a month. Now, wait a minute. From what I understand, this place has 6 people living in it. Exactly what are you doing that is accumulating $600 in utilities per month? That's kind of first on my list, but I digress. And you have to be okay with the place doubling as a facility for whoring. Rent is $302 a month for an 8x8 room. Imagine. Okay with noise. You're located off the living room and by the front door, so you'll hear a lot of traffic. Your walls don't extend to the ceiling, so you'll hear a lot of stuff. You have to be okay with the workers of the night. We have 3 in our house, and they frequently have loud customers. Gross. Ad for rental room in Portland goes viral. Come on. I mean, like, I'm not going to shame somebody for being overweight, but come on. An online advertisement for a room opening in the Super Soldier Housing Collective, an unregulated brothel in Portland, has gone viral after being met by a barrage of ridicule by social media users. And by the way, this is what it should be met with. And if you're one of the 7 other people paying $300 a month to live in that, that place better have like an in-ground pool and like an arcade basement and all sorts of other amenities that keep you out of your room. An advertisement for Creatures Co-ops, Creatures, was posted on Facebook seeking a, quote, secret roommate, by the way, that's illegal, to reside in an 8 feet by 8 feet corner of a living room built out of recycled doors and a shower curtain for $300 a month, including other charges. Screenshots from the advertisement were posted to Twitter last week, prompting thousands of retweets, comments ridiculing the advert's stringent and bizarre rules. The Twitter user who uploaded the screenshots of the advert called the housing offer an exploitative scam nightmare, trying to take advantage of people in desperate need. Let's just take a look. Just sharing the absolute most insane queer housing post I've ever seen. Hi, we're Creatures Co-op, a queer collective located in Northeast Portland. We're a community of 10 creatures, 5 of them being human. We're looking for a new critter to join and fill a cheap makeshift room. It's a little bigger than 8x8 and well built out of recycled doors. It's located just off the living room near the front door. It has some furnishings and can be fully furnished with no trouble at all. how much furniture do you need to fully furnish an 8x8 room? That's like the same size as a prison cell. I think that is the same size of a prison cell. I digress. $300 also refundable deposit. And utilities range from $60 to $80 a month. That's insane. What do they leave? I don't know how they're burning this up in an apartment. We also collect a monthly house funds, which are usually $15 to $20 a person. I don't know what that's for. You have 8 people living in your house. At least one of them should be able to mow the lawn. The mission statement is Creatures Co-op focuses on building a community of creatures that share a common goal. We aim to embrace differences, hold accountability, and safe and warm spaces, and be conscientious as possible in the pursuit of a healthy environment. Nothing says healthy than living in an 8x8 room built out of shower curtains next to 3 people porking people for cash. You must be ACAB, must not be ableist, phobic, or any type of other stuff. We must love dogs. We have 3. You have 3 dogs in there too? And some are loud, but very lovable. We also have 2 cats. You have 5 pets and 5 humans in this, I assume, small house. You must be okay with workers that exchange hookups for cash, okay with hosting. We host a lot of folks on our couch who are in need of transitional housing for 2 weeks at a time. Have little to no belongings. We have no storage room, and the room is small. You must be okay being a secret roommate. The landlord doesn't know, but also doesn't seem to care. So the secret roommate means you're not on the lease, which is illegal. You must be willing to contribute to a community environment. We all have weekly chore nights and are important to keep up with as we all pitch in with the larger chores to do. We contribute to a free food pile. We have monthly house meetings where we share a meal and do projects. You must actively be non-judgmental, kind, considerate, and gentle. So you must be an absolute idiot. Here's your room, by the way. It is a shower curtain, 2 cabinet doors, and then on the other side, I'm not exactly sure what we're looking at, a bookshelf. You're paying $300 a month for that? You're joking, right? $300 for that, where you have to hear at least as many as 3 other people porking at any given time for money. This is hilarious. I'd rather sleep on anti-homeless spikes. Final Fantasy Part 2. What the... If a landlord did this, it'd be considered slumlord behavior. $400 to sleep in a broom closet like a dog. What? Whoever moves in must have little to no belongings. It's run by 27-year-old Brandy Joe Taylor Fish. Fish was a large donor to the defense fund PDX, the bail group for soy soldiers that raised cash for suspects such as Malik Muhammad of Indiana, who was charged with trying to end law enforcement officers. Fish is non-binary, of course, goes by they, them, who also has crowdfunded rent in the past for other tenants at Creatures of Co-ops, including their partners. Wow. What an amazing thing. What? What is this? Get a job. As much as I'm glad to not live in the same house anymore, I do miss the room a lot, Sayer says, an amateur model. Very, very soldier of you. Fish did not respond. Another one of the rules in the listing, the tenant must be okay with being a secret roommate, possibly a violation of Oregon state law. The Northeast Portland home is registered to a 25-year-old feminist activist, Lindsay Louise Matilia, who bought the house in March of this year. According to its records, it's valued at $480,000. That's deceiving. In Portland, that's probably not much. In addition, what is wrong with these people? An excellent view into the lives of these unproductive losers living off a woke society. In the end, they defeat themselves. I mean, I don't know. Are you going to sign up today? I know I'm not. I hope you enjoyed this bit of change of pace. Before you leave, make sure you leave a like and you subscribe. We'll talk to you again real soon.